Alright, I'm back for some time. I feel it was not that bad as I have thought about it, but only the microphone volume was a bit low. Okay, I'll continue playing as female hunter for some time. Right. Alright. Yeah. So I had to make a certain tweaks in the because the distortion of the voice comes when we use the PS5 wireless headsets as wired. The distortion of the voice comes if the microphone level is too high. So I think you have to reduce it to the to a level where the distortion ends. So the level is actually very low, but I try to keep the level to 30 or 40%. But if you because in the previous stream the level was just like 20% and it was too low when I was speaking, so the my volume came as very low when I saw the stream on mobile phone. So yeah, so I think that is one of the solutions. I feel that you can check at what level the distortion is ending. So the sound, or I would say more than distortion, it's like a crackling sound which comes because your headset is like a wireless headset is connected by wire to your controller. So that crackling sound ends when you lower the microphone volume. So I feel that if you lower it, depends on you, like, because my I got it lowered by 30% from 100 to almost like 70% I lowered, so like almost this much, and the crackling sound ends. So I can hear the crackling sound. That's good. So yeah. So I feel that we can use these wireless headsets as wired as well. So that's good. Okay. Enter Oshto scab. Oh my god. It didn't get saved. I'm all the way behind. How is it possible? Hmm. Should I or manual save them next time? Because I've completed this part.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Open the gate by using the word of power.
Noble Ashtur guides my hand.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
It's nice when I hear them talking. I also understand a few pronunciations which in my mind were wrong, so that's good. As I watch English movies or even play these amazing games, so I can also learn some pronunciations and improve my vocabulary, so that's a good thing. So I'm searching the meaning for this word impregnable. Impregnable is unable to be captured or broken into, a massive and impregnable fortress. Alright, invulnerable, impenetrable, these are the synonyms for this word. Unattackable, unassailable, inviolable, secure, strong, stout, safe, fortress-like, well fortified. Nice. So synonyms also, like sometimes you don't understand the meaning from a sentence. When we see a dictionary, so when you see the synonyms, you understand the word much better. So just one word, just one synonym can make you understand the word. It's not like if I read this sentence, what is impregnable? Adjective, unable to be captured or broken into. But when I read the synonym, impenetrable, strong, secure, that's the much better way of understanding sometimes through synonyms. Right. Okay. What's next? This looks cool, man. Oh, the skin tone changes completely. The look of the person changes completely with the skin tone. Oh, oh, nice. Anyways, I'll keep at this. What else I can do? Oh, nice. There's a lot of information over here. Name Hunter, affiliations Midnight Sun, strength, single target damage, support, supporting allies, many ability options, balance. Okay, so we are going with the dark one, so balance can be affected by making choices as you interact with heroes around Abbey, conversations, hero requests, activities, playing hunter cards with alignment light dark. Okay, that's the alignment, so I'm going towards the dark alignment with the female. Despite the precepts of her ancient race, precepts. Of course, Google Dictionary is very friendly. Oh, I need to cancel this. Sorry, precepts. A general rule intended to regulate behavior or thought. The legal precept of being innocent until proven guilty. Principal rule. Tenet. Despite the tenets of our ancient race, general rule or principle. Right. Code. In doctrine, code, canon, guideline. I would say code. Code is also a nice synonym for this. Despite the precepts of ancient race, Lilith gave birth to the forbidden child known only as the hunter after consorting with an otherwise ordinary human. Faced with an uncertain future, Caretaker began began training the hunter as a warrior from an early age. Now, as an unlikely descendant of the blood, the hunter is imbued with unique abilities not easily matched by the forces of darkness. Right. So tactical report over here: 16 enemies KO'd, 5 enemies KO'd single turn, 7 enemies KO'd mission, and 0 times KO'd. Oh, 0 times I died. That's nice. Ability stats. So we have heal, quick slash, slash, whip. Obtained, played, redrawn, upgraded, modified. So for example, heal we have obtained 2, played 7, and slash we have upgraded once, whip we have redrawn once. Nice. So these are the stats. That's cool. By choosing abilities from three distinct branches, light, dark, or power, the hunter can be a strong support hero, a devastating damage dealer, or nearly anything in between. Interesting. Ability branches. The hunter has more abilities to choose from than other heroes. These abilities are divided into three branches. Oh, gosh. Okay. Light, dark, and power. Light abilities offer squad support through healing and heroism generation. Dark abilities damage or control the hunter's enemies, often at a cost of to hunter or their allies. The power branch makes Hunter a more well-rounded fighter, offering offensive and defensive abilities. The Hunter can specialize in a single branch or pick and choose abilities from every branch to customize. Interesting. Customize how the hunter performs in combat. Passive abilities, collar. Oh, passive abilities, the collar which he's wearing. The hunter will unlock new collars over the course of the game. Each collar has a powerful ability that will be triggered if the hunter plays abilities of a certain type. Play 3 light cards or play a light, dark, and power card in any order. Passive abilities, suits. The hunter will unlock many new suits over the course of the game. These suits also have powerful passive abilities, but these passives can be swapped at any time, no matter which suit the hunter is wearing. Right. Tips. Light and dark colors are more effective the more light or dark ability cards you have equipped in the hunter's combat deck. Unlike other heroes, the hunter cannot be injured in combat. Cannot be injured in combat. As the hunter levels up. Interesting. What do they mean that hunter cannot die? Unlike other heroes, the hunter cannot be injured in combat. Interesting. As the hunter levels up, lower level heroes will also be auto leveled so as not to fall behind. That's cool. That's the gist of how to play the game. So that's nice. Though I've kept the tutorials also on, so from time to time they always display the tutorials and
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Oh, nice. You got 10 glass and 5 arcane points. Right. No, we can sleep now.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you.
Okay.
Strange out.
Out. Yeah. Coming to the forge.
¿Qué pasa, Hunter?
See, Hunter, you're so much more than a weapon. You're fun. We still have so many more movies to show, like 70s grindhouse flicks.
She's a movie buff.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Yeah, I like movies too, but now I don't know. I've become a more of a series buff, but why not? I love movies. Let's talk to Doctor Strange then. So I feel also one thing which people can do on their PS5s or Xboxes is that there's a resume feature. So if rather than going to the main screen, rather than going to the main menu, instead they should just close their game by pressing the PS button and going to the switcher and then going to the game and going to the close game option. So I think that might save your game and it might be resumed where you left off. So that feature I feel is helpful, and rather than going to the main menu and losing all the save, which I lost, and I'm playing this again because in the previous stream also I've done this.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate.
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a we in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
So now I have something in mind, okay? So this is the Lady Hunter. So she'll be going towards the dark side. So yeah. Let's see. Go reading. Customization profile. So she will go towards the dark alignment, and the male hunter will go towards the light alignment, and I'll choose one more hunter, and he or she will go towards no alignment. Right, I can do that. So we have to create like 3 hunters to see this. So first hunter will go towards the female hunter is going towards the dark, male hunter is going towards the light, and the next hunter is going towards none of them. So alignment will be 0. So let's see what happens in that. So 3 hunters we have to create, right? So next time when I start the stream, I'll name the stream as female hunter dark alignment, and for male I'll name it as light alignment, and the other hunter, the next hunter which I create, no alignment. Right. Okay.
We desperately need to get... If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical antiquities, then our situation is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever is in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever. I just wonder what it could be.
Destroy anything with Hydra's foul taint. So I'm going with a dark alignment.
I would be highly suspicious of anything that Hydra has had in its possession. My advice would be to do what Tony says. Destroy whatever is in there immediately.
With all due respect, Hunter, that would be short-sighted and foolish. For one thing, it's very, very hard to dispose of magical items. The repercussions are sometimes unexpected. Besides, I need all the magical items I can get.
And why is that?
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
Okay.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. Are there any curses I should be aware of? By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all...
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony...
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the Sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Okay. Nice.
One sorcerer's trash is another's treasure. I'll let you be the judge on this one. That caught my eye as well.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed. Take a look. How does this look? Later.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare? You moving into the forge, Hunter? You've been here more in the past few days than I have since... ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with the spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
So the next hunter which we create, the third hunter, will not select these options, so they will only select the options which are without light or dark alignment. So either that hunter will be a female or male, I'll see. I might make a female one on that hunter as well. Let's see. Of course I'll go with a dark alignment. You both better be ready for this.
I am the Scourge of the Lilin. My name is whispered in fear across the 7 hells. When I fight, I make war, not make-believe, Robbie. Be sure your spark...
Damn, Hunter! You talk... Okay, let's do this! I'll get Blake to set things...
I will head to the... When you and Sparky trade...
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chain.
New heroes available. Oh, what do we have? Edit deck. Nice. Okay. About this new hero, Ghost Rider. He has Lash, forceful knockback in any direction, takes 17 damage. He has Hellmouth, create a drop with an increased chance to KO enemies for 2 turns. He has Drain Soul, Chain 2 plus X, Lifesteal Give all drained soul cards +1 chain and +1 heroism cost. Hellride is damage each enemy in a line, discard your hand. Nice. So he has health for 76 offense, 17 critical chance, 10% critical damage, 25%, fortitude 0%, power 0%, resilience 0, strength 0, willpower 0, focus stats. Health determines how much damage a hero can take in combat before they are knocked out. Offense affects how much damage hero abilities deal in combat. Critical chance increases a chance for a drawn card to be critical and deal increased damage. Critical damage bonus applied to critical cards. Okay. Fortitude increases the percentage of maximum health granted as block at the start of each mission. Power increases the size of area abilities. Nice. Resilience increases the chance to resist negative status effects. Okay, that's resilience. Strength increases knockback distance. Willpower increases the percentage of maximum health recovered at the start of each turn. Cool. Let's customize our Ghost Rider. Oh, nice. Spirit of Vengeance. Let's equip this one. Okay, she's different. She has curse, apply stun, marked, vulnerable, or 1 weak selected randomly when drawn. Apply to what? Right, showing that. Blood magic, apply to blood magic, counter fast or oh, nice. Okay, here we go. We can read this. Apply 2 blood magic, counter fast or strengthened to or an ally selected randomly when drawn. This is an upgrade. Draw one of their cards. Nice. So blood magic is attack cards have lifesteal, deals damage to enemy attackers. Fast reduces cost of heroic cards by 1. Strengthened increases offense by 50%. Roulette contains a random effect which was determined when this card was drawn. There's Empower. Okay. Change the cost of all heroic cards in your hand to 0 until the end of turn. Okay. Then there's Swarm, which is the last ability. Roulette contains a random effect which was determined when this card was drawn. Deals 17, 34, 42 damage. Selected randomly when drawn. Wow. The upgrade has 51 damage as well. Okay, nice. What do we have inventory? Spar with Ghost Rider. Let's go.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of... The time for punishment is here.
Looks cool, right? Nice.
Bad guys better start running.
Daily sparring.
Like playing with fire, huh?
Every day Hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards.
Maybe you should be the...
Training, friendship, and enlightened combat bonus.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let us get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York. Or anywhere, for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Every second we delay is a victory for Lilith. I have little patience for child's games in the midst of our war.
No argument there. Look, I don't know if you've noticed it, but she seems to like you. I've known Magic just about as long as you have, and all I've gotten from her is a few grunts and words I'm afraid to translate. Maybe you'll do better.
Fine. I will retrieve her.
Well, when you phrase it like that, I'm sure she'll just be begging to help. Good luck, Hunter.
I shall return shortly.
Fingers crossed.
Find Ileana. Find Ileana.
Good day, Hunter.
Good day.
If you've come to ask me where Magic is, the answer is, I don't know.
Not much more I can tell you, Hunter. Though I did hear her mutter something about Wanda right before she poofed away. Maybe that helps.
Thanks, Captain. I shall find her. You would not, perchance, know where I can find magic?
Sure. Just look all around you. The Abbey is literally littered with magic. Can't go anywhere without tripping over some hex or curse.
Right. Thank you, Tony.
Shh. Tony is working.
Until next time.
Doctor, have you seen magic recently?
I'm curious why you would be asking me that. Perhaps I'm just being sensitive, but I get the feeling she doesn't like me very much. I suspect it has something to do with losing Wanda. Sorry I can't help you more.
Nico, do you know where magic is? We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that. Can't say I blame her.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so maybe check in Wanda's room?
Thanks for your help.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Oh, I found you. Various frames in the Abbey can be interacted with. Paintings can be removed from frames for a small gloss cost. Paintings from your inventory can be placed in empty frames for free.
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
I'll go with the second option. With the male, I'm going with the first options.
Captain Marvel has a lead on Hydra. Time to go.
I'm in the middle of something. Come back later.
Something more important than saving the world?
Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
So with third character, we'll just select this option, but now I'll just select this option.
That is no child's book. Lose focus for 1 second and be lost completely within its pages. Let me guide you through it.
You do not own the darkness, Hunter. I was also raised within it. So much so I barely remember a time without it. And now Wanda has this in common with us too. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
Then put the damn book down and help me get her back.
You are nothing if not direct. Not to mention unrelenting. I can respect that. And perhaps you are not entirely incorrect. Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's see about magic then. Right. Magic. She has knockback, push the target in direction, dealing damage if they impact another unit or object. Quick O. On KO, refund a play card. Refund a card play, max per difficulty. Knockback quick. Quick Soul Slash. Then she has Soul Blast, which is forceful knockback. Push the target in a direction, dealing damage if they pass through or impact another unit or object. Double distance and impact damage. Forceful knockback. On KO, gain 1 counter. Plus 1 moves this turn. Plus 1 moves this turn. Okay. Then there's Limbo Portal. What is it? Portal. Magic's next knockback effect will send the target through an active portal. Only 1 portal can be placed at a time. Free. Does not cost a card play. On redraw, plus 1 moves this turn. Wow, that's nice. Next is Gather. Damage and move each enemy in an area towards the center. Increased area effect. Nice. Cool. Let's customize. Oh. Equip Phoenix 5. New mutants. So the other hunter which I will create, which will not be either light or dark aligned, I might play on the PS4 version. So yeah, in that way I'll use all the three versions, PS5 and PS4. So that's good. Of course, we'll also get a taste of PS4 version of the game. Not to say the least. Captain Marvel, the War Room. I remember this game had come on the mobile phone. I used to play a bit of it. Then I stopped playing. Okay, Captain Marvel.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Hello, Caretaker.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations.
Okay.
It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
Can I select the heroes? Okay. Ghost Rider earned a combat bonus from sparring with the hunter. Add him to the squad to earn a powerful boost at the start of the next mission. The deck can be modified at this time because you don't have any combat items. Let's do this mission, sir. A Hydra helicopter is loading critical supplies down by the docks. The heroes must make sure that it never gets airborne.
Did the math. It would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
The shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate.
White
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon. We need to recover whatever intel we can if we're going to find out exactly what's going on down there.
Let's go. Disable the Hydra helicopter before it can be fought. Target the helicopter with attacks equivalent to 4 time runs out. Okay.
I serve until the end.
Certain enemies will grant powerful cards. When KO'd, tip, highlight an enemy with a cursor to see which card they'll grant.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
That was something. What's this? One more time. At least Hydra Green is iconic. If you're a low-rent mercenary, I mean.
Hail Hydra!
Follow my
Looks like they want to try a few more.
It's your time.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
The light is on our side.
My strength grows.
You had your chance to escape.
I suppose it's something.
already.
None can escape.
It's nice not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
Yeah. That was nice.
By her command. I will not return back.
They hope to break my resolve.
Arm Alpha reinforcing.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
It was your time.
Nice move.
When Ghost Rider KOs a number of enemies and fills the soul meter, you'll draw a copy of the trained souls. Increase the friendship with Ghost Rider to improve this passive. The soul trigger by clearing enemies to generate a copy of the trained soul. Draw one additional card at the start of the first two turns.
You have been judged.
Knocked back into a drop, they have a chance to be instantly KO'd. The instant KO chance goes up as the enemy's health is reduced. Heroes and supervillains cannot be knocked back into drops. So heroes and supervillains, they cannot be knocked into the drops. Okay. That's cool.
Luckily, I'm a glutton for punishment.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods? All is possible with Mother!
Not bad. So that's how that works. That was something.
For the Mother!
Barely a scratch.
For years,
That helicopter's about to take off, and with it, any hope of understanding what this madman is actually ranting about.
We will stop it.
Ready up. Here we go. There's no way Hydra's medical plan can cover the beating we're about to put on you. I'm on board. I think these guys got their tactics from the back of a magazine. Let's do it.
They got away.
do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand on the field of battle.
Right. Damn it. Alright, I'll come to the stream up in some time. I save. Yeah, I saved. You have to save. I'll come back later, man.